Just run around, check out the map, practice your lasers, stuff like that. Get nice and ready to go. And right now, 3C Felons is going to be starting us off for map number 4 once again on Leap of Faith.
All right. And I actually see XP3 in the chat there saying I can join ESP. I might take you up on that, but I'm pretty sure I'm the worst Shootmania player NA. So.
In the history of NA.
Yeah. Worst NA.
All right, so I don't know if you can take that title. There's a lot of people in the running for that, so we'll have to have a competition of some sort just to determine worst player NA. But 3C Felon's not the worst player NA. He's actually been doing quite well today.
Oh, yeah.
And Grain says, fun, this is Stress City. Even though they're winning 2-1, oh man, and there's some stress for Vorticor. Felon's shooting him with that laser beam. But I don't know where their third defender is. They already picked off one. One of them's playing the point. There he is, showing himself. He's got 15 seconds now, Felons, to hop on that cap or kill both of these defenders. They're just making it easy for him, running right at him.
Yeah, in a line, no less.
Showdown time, 1 armor versus 1 defender. 5 seconds remain, 4, 3. This is going to be close.
Uh-oh. Oh, and he manages to connect with the rocket. Poor Billy. 1-0 to start the map.
Wow, nice tense start to Leap of Faith. Second go-round here for Six Pool versus Third Coast. And we do have poor Billy on the attack. He is the one on the first map, Leap of Faith, that actually managed to put Six Pool ahead to eventually win 8-6. So we'll see if he's going to be able to repeat that performance or if 3C's gotten used to his tricks and his antics and his routes. And we'll be trying to pick him off here as he moves up the right side. Right now, basically not able to land any rails. He's got rockets flying past him left and right. Nearly gets hit from one of those, but is moved around fully to the back. One thing he can do now, but we haven't seen anyone actually do yet, is use that jump pad to jump on top of the goal. And it looks like he...
Yeah, we've seen the pros do that very often. We do that all the time in our pugs. Nice shot there, taking out Felons, who was taking a risk peek.
Oh, poor Billy.
Face check turned out all bad for him. And now poor Billy's feeling it. He misses that rail, but he's got 2 shots. He's going to go ahead and ring around the rosy.
Yep, ring around the rosy. His posy count is quite high this round. He's got a pocket full, I believe.
Nerf posies, I think.
Yeah, posies are quite good at this moment in time. But
for those of you wondering, what he said, Grain saying this is Stress City, wondering why this means so much to the players. Well, that's because this is the first major Shootmania North American tournament that ever, basically. So this is the Super Bowl. This is the first ever series tournament, first bragging rights that teams can go, you know what, scoreboard. Whenever someone's talking trash in a scrim or a pug, scoreboard. Who just won that tournament? That's right.
Well, so I actually don't want to take credit for first ever series because E3
in North America. That's true.
Yeah, and De Bears
online tournament. Let's say that was live.
Well, that was just the finals was live.
Oh, okay,
so Merc Ops, that was De Bears, Hostile, and Master Nook. They actually took down YouTube Money, which I'm not sure where those guys are at, but they're not on our Twitch TV money right now. So looks like Third Coast Hot Mustard is actually having a tough time landing a rail. He's turning sort of into panic mode. This is kind of what I do. You get all fidgety. Oh, but Hot Mustard is just much better at hitting shots than I am. He's gonna rush the cap. He's got a chance. He lands all 3 hits on the defenders.
He's got the clutch, man.
Poor Billy popped him up off the cap, and he hit him while he was in midair. The fact that he had 3 armor remaining saved his life there, and a successful attacking round actually keeps 3C in it because poor Billy already landed a successful attacking round, and 3C needed that to be able to just stay in.
Yeah, and Merc Ops, unfortunately, were unable to participate in this tournament because of a scheduling issue with one of their players, but hopefully we'll get them involved in future events here because we definitely want to get all 3 of those guys involved, Master Nook, Hostile, and De Bears. Yep,
there are some great players. I've spec'd a lot of their games, watched some of their games online for IEM. They've played in a couple of qualifiers that have been cast by ESL, and definitely check out ESL's cast for Shootmania as well. They're quite entertaining, but right now Grain is in trouble.
Oh, no.
That's never something you want to see running away from 3 shooters. Your back is just totally open, but he gets over the wall. He's
almost over it.
There it is. He's got a slight chance of coming back. 2 defenders remain. If he can land a rail, oh my goodness, he's got 10 seconds in showdown territory. Here we go. He could rush the cap. We just saw it successful a second ago, but he's not rushing the cap. He doesn't have enough time to cap it anymore.
Oh, yeah, it takes 1.5 seconds to cap, as Joshy was saying, and they rocket jump you off there with 3 seconds left, and that's game right there, unless they can hit the miracle rail.
Yep, and we saw Felons do it moments ago, but Grain's not going to be as lucky. So no successful attack round there. Both teams actually sitting at 1 successful attack round. Pop Trunk going to try and change that. Obviously, he is going to go in the tunnels. Let's get a view on Pop Trunk. as he goes in the tunnel. He's the first one actually to do it so far. And basically, once you're in the tunnel, there's a fork left or right you can choose to go to. The left fork actually takes you behind the defender spawn, and the left side here spits you out a little bit earlier, so they do have some time to set up on you. But Pop Trunk trying to get that free glance on whoever's back there. Oh, nice hit from Poor Billy. Nice prediction rocket there.
What Josh isn't including is that he goes tunnels every single time we play.
I do like the tunnels,
rounds.
And the reason for that is if you do actually get behind them, you get free shots on their back.
Yep.
Or there's one guy over there, and you can deal with him. If you land the rail on that first guy, you're golden.
The only problem is when you're playing a good team and not a pug, they will immediately know you're in the tunnels.
Yeah, but that...
And start to all be looking at the exit.
But that's just them being mean.
Yeah, exactly.
They could let me shoot them in the back, but they don't. Vorticor moving around his right side here, trying to get closer to the cap. Looks like the defensive positions. Felon's actually kind of a unique defensive position. Don't usually see them back in that area. It's kind of a strange one, but Vorticor is moving forward. He placed his own marker, so he knows where he's going. I'm not sure what's going on there. Lands a nice rail, though, around the corner.
I think Vorticor... It's between Vorticor and Poor Billy for the best rail on 6-pool. What do you think, Josh?
I totally agree. Grain has had some troubles today, but Vorticor and Poor Billy both have. I think Poor Billy might be the most clutch. Vorticor usually gets that nice first shot, at least, and I think Poor Billy just has the best countdown sort of rails. But man, Red wins the round there. Yeah, at 88%. Felons.
3-3.
Felons is always the clutch last defender. He's landing those last rockets so many times.
I like to do that as well. For me, the railgun is my railgun is very streaky. I think really consistency with your laser or your railgun is what really defines the top pros or differentiates the top pros from the casual players. Yep,
and I was again playing with Rafa last night, and he was telling me a little bit about other Quake players' experiences with the game so far. He says he's been watching Strynx and Sturmy playing on the European tournaments, and he says they hit their rails like it's nothing, and he feels terrible whenever he misses one, but really it's pretty tricky. It takes him getting used to. In Shootmania, your X and Y axis are both adjustable for mouse sensitivity, so you can fiddle with it for a while until you get that perfect rail glide. There's also a difference in shooters, right? So that was a flick shot. That was a flick shot if I ever saw one. That one was a nice normal shot.
He's feeling it on this round.
And Felons, he has 8 seconds. He's not even in showdown mode. He has the armor advantage, so he could actually easily take this cap.
Oh my goodness, Felons almost got him there. He hit 2 quick rockets on him.
Yep, we didn't have vision on Poor Billy there to see if he had used all his ammo or anything, but it's possible that he was recharging still and given Felons enough time to actually take that round.
All right, 3-4, force 3C going into this attacking round for Poor Billy. Almost taking a spam shot there, yeah.
6-pool needs an attacking round or they will fall. That's basically... You have to go shot for shot on those attacking rounds to be able to stay in contention. And Poor Billy is the guy to do it. We saw in Crossroads, he was the one who it looked really grim and then landed 3 straight rails, took a round, didn't even have to hop on the cap.
Never count out the attacker in this game mode is what I've learned.
Oh, that's right. You cannot underestimate how the railgun kills you. It just instantly kills you. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to hop out here and shoot at him a bunch, because that happens, right? 13-meter shot. We'll see if he lands anything else. He's got 2 armor left for 2 defenders. Still pretty equitable, but now time is running out, so he's going to have to land another rail really soon or go for that ring around the rosy.
Oh, he just missed an open shot. That's going to really hurt. But Poor Billy still has 8 seconds to make something happen. That looks like it might be round there. I'm not sure if he has any chance. He's going to go straight for the cap.
Once you're in the red countdown, every missed rail is so huge because it does take about a second to recharge. And, valuable seconds. It's a game of inches, game of seconds here. And milliseconds, actually, since it takes about a second and a half to cap. Every fraction of a second counts. So Hot Mustard is going to be the attacker for Third Coast. If he wins, then he will tie up the map score 2-2, but he already takes a nice prediction rocket to the face.
Oh, no.
This is going to look tough already, but Hot Mustard has one of the best rails that I've seen, so I don't want to count him out at all.
Yeah, this would tie up our set here at 2 games apiece going into our Game 5, which we haven't had yet in this entire qualifier. There's yet to be a Game 5, so this would be our first Game 5 in the IPL Shootmania qualifiers. Uh-oh.
Of course.
1 hit left already, though.
Yeah, 6-pool could finish him off here with only 1 armor left. They look poised to do so. As time ticks down, this is looking more and more likely. Really, 6-pool can just play the point and not give him any open shots. Wow, who is that? Vorticor actually giving him a couple of opportunities. Right now, I don't like that position. It's kind of hard to hit through the gate, and there goes his last HP. But Sixpool, if they can land an attacking round right now, they'll make it interesting again. Otherwise, if Grain can't get to the cap, Third Coast is going to take this map, and we'll move into our first Game 5. Let's see how he does.
All right, and for those of you just tuning in and wondering what this game is, this is Shootmania, the new first-person shooter that's currently in beta from Nadeo and Ubisoft. If you want to give this game a shot, we're giving away beta keys. Head over to IGN. What's the URL? It's shootmania.ign.com.
Shootmania.ign.com is our stream, actually. Our giveaway is at go.ign.com.
Oh, no.
/IPL Shootmania. And all you need is a My IGN account. That's the free one that just lets you reply to IGN articles. And these rails are on fire. Grain
Unbelievable.
Has not hit these rails so well.
5 to 5.
Oh,
there
my goodness. That was the most clutch I've seen Grain play all day. And he just hit 3 rails against Third Coast. I don't know if they're falling apart or what, but man, Grain turning on the heat here, and we are back on defense for Sixpool. It looks like Pop Trunk is going to be the attacker, and now we're back in this situation where the first attacking round is essentially gonna seal the deal.
Wow, going for that jump off the right. Very risky start there from Pop Trunk. He's trying to do some kind of crazy rush this round, it looks like. Nope. But yeah, for those of you wondering about that URL, Hell's Mage, who's a friend of mine, is actually spamming the link in the chat, so you can just pop the chat open and click on that link and get your beta key and try out this awesome game.
All right, sorry about that
You
noise.
won't regret
I took my headset off just for a second, but I kind of goofed and dropped it. But 29-meter shot already for Pop Trunk.
Down.
Two defenders remaining, 3 armor left for Pop Trunk, but he needs to get in there. Only 3 seconds until the cap is open. Time is running out. He's going to need to land that shot. That's actually a good strategy what he just did, because both defenders were on the point, but it's going to be tough.
Now he's got to go for it. Nope.
Yep. All right, so Sixpool keeps the game going. It's going to be down to this attacker. It is going to be Vorticor. If he can win this round.
Top-down view. Let's see how that looks.
It's kind of tricky because you lose the depth.
Here are 3 defenders here, and here's our attacker, and he needs to get here.
Yeah, you got to kind of angle it because you lose that depth perception when you do the top-down. Now you can see the height of all these columns and obstacles and stuff that he's going to run around.
Spin around.
And you can see Vorticor doing something Hot Mustard did on the last map. Basically just stand still, and that can actually fake out your enemies for a brief moment because they don't know where you went.
Yeah, they're confused, but I think now they finally know.
Oh, Vorticor lands a free rail. That's going to help a lot. If he successfully attacks here, that's going to be
game. That's going to be set. Sixpool can advance right now to the grand finals with 2 more kills from Vorticor on this round.
He will move his team into the finals if he can cap.
They are playing really far off the point. I am shocked by this.
Oh, no! Yeah, I was a little shocked too until the rush down and all 3 rockets in about 1 second. So Vorticor, too bad for him. Not today, says Third Coast. Let's see who's going to be attacking next. It is going to be Felons, and I think he's already got an attacking round. Yeah, he does have 1 successful attacking round here on Leap of Faith. Let's see if he can make it.
What is this? He's outweighting the spam. We saw him do this exact same thing on Castle.
And that's a standard tactic. Doesn't really matter where you wait. People are going to expend all their rockets right at the beginning, typically just to catch the normal timing. Usually, sometimes now you see 1 or 2 spam rockets instead of all 4. Just in case people are waiting, so you space them out a little bit more, have a better chance of hitting them.
Yeah, definitely.
But Felon's going to loop around that.
So
that's a shot he normally hits. And that's a shot he normally hits. And that's no, I'm just kidding.
Someone is flanking him right now from behind. I think he's aware of this.
All these open shots, and he keeps missing. Felons is probably going to be in panic mode in just a second. Now the timer is in the red, so he can cap the point, but he missed all those nice rails already. He's going to try to be in desperation mode, try to run to the cap. 2 armors left. He hops on the cap. Oh, so close. 75%. Much closer than I thought he would actually get, but another successful defending round. Let's see if Poor Billy will be able to take the semifinal here for Sixpool. Things are looking tense for Third Coast. They need to stop him here or they are out of the tournament.
Yeah, we got another match point here for Sixpool with Poor Billy. Can he clutch it? He showed us that he could last round on actually 2 maps ago. But let's see if Poor Billy can take the map and the set for Sixpool, who will go on. The winners of this match, guys, will go on to face the winners of ESP 3RL in the finals to win a trip to PAX to play in our IPL Elite against Area 51 Gaming. $750, I believe, is the prize for that.
For first
and
place.
also the possibility of winning $2,500 in cash and prizes in our other events going on over the weekend.
That's right. We'll be showing off Elite as well as a lot of those casual game modes. But poor Billy, this is semi-final point, and he hits that easy rail hopping down. Unfortunately, loses an armor right after, so he is in a pretty good position still. He's got a chance if he can land one more rail right here. No, he didn't, so he's in big trouble. Oh man, that's just an easy cleanup for Hot Mustard and Pop Trunk, actually landing both of those the last rockets there in the last seconds. But Hot Mustard, they need an attacking round to break this stalemate so that they can move on to Game 5.
Yeah, you can really feel how much both of these teams want this right now. You could tell even Grain saying this is Stress City in chat right before we went live. All these, their comms must be frantic right now. These guys, this is the big tournament for Shootmania right now, and it's early stages of the esports scene here.
That's right, and now that we've given out something like 4,000 Shootmania keys across...
Oh my goodness, Hot Mustard.
We've given out about 4,000 Shootmania beta keys through IPL and IGN Prime, so expect the scene to grow as more people get attached to this game. Hot Mustard
playing a little peekaboo with Vorticore there.
Yeah, he had one nice rail, and now it's getting tense. Time is actually getting low once more. The goal can now be captured. Hot Mustard, will you do it? You got to land this rail. Oh no, who's that? Vorticore.
Vorticore getting really bold there, paying off, gets the free hit. One hit left.
Man.
Hot Mustard, one-on-one. We got a showdown.
2 seconds remain though. He has to land the rail.
He has to get the rail. He has to get the. Oh my goodness.
Oh, he had a shot at it
so close.
too.
So once again,
get it.
Sixpool's going to have a chance to close the match out with an attacking round. Grain, I think, is their best rail.
He is the one who took them. He is the one who took them to this point where they're at this this match. He had a really clutch last attacking round that he had. So let's see if he's got the juice turned on still. He's going to need some really nice rails here, some really nice lasers to be able to finish this off and move into the final.
Yeah, we're in overtime now, so now's when the nerves will really be tested from these players. This is when the great players will differentiate.
Oh, one armor already from that prediction rocket of Hot Mustard. He's going to keep firing intermittently here. Still 3 defenders standing, so Grain, the longer this goes on, the harder it's going to be, obviously, to get in there and try to land some shots. If he moves around the back, there should be a defender waiting near their spawn. Actually, no, they've all moved to the point now because time is running out for Grain. He's going to have to land a nice rail there, but he does take that rocket, so it's going to be really difficult. He's going to ring around. Nope, 1%. Lowest possible percent.
All right.
Okay,
overtime rounds here.
We've got 8-8 is the score. Pop Trunk, who has no attacking rounds. He's the only one from Third Coast not to take an attacking round yet.
Look at Felons on D there.
Yeah, Felons.
Absolutely destroying.
Wow, look how equitable.
Sixpool is 7s across the board.
So Pop Trunk, can he basically round out his team? He's the only one without a successful attacking round. If he can do it, he will give them a great chance of moving on to the next map and not being eliminated from our IPL Shootmania at PAX qualifier. Here he goes.
And great players, guys, they will flourish and feed on an environment like this. When they know people are watching and the pressure is on, that's when they'll be at their best. Other players will wither and get nervous and fail, but this is where the great players really have a chance to show that they're made of clutch, because that's basically what you need in this situation. I love the hero mode aspect of this game, and your teammates are watching you, and everyone at home is watching you. It's just, it's such a rush. Oh no, but taken.
Not gonna be the hero for this moment.
Not in that particular round, but he has in the past shown us that hero mode.
So we did actually have to. We changed our rules. We didn't have to. We felt like doing it, but initially we had a rule in place where you had to win by 2. You know, 1st to 6, win by 2. But we limited it at 10 points. First team to hit 10 would just win. But we decided that's a real hype killer. Even though stalemates can last a long time, that makes that one successful attacking round that much more exciting. So we did away with the 1st to 10 rule, and we might actually see that threshold. We saw it once already in the qualifiers, I believe. B2G won an 11-9 match on Wednesday night in the round of 8. But here we go, Vorticore. He does have a chance to win here the entire semifinal. Once again, every attacking round is a chance to win the entire semifinal for Sixpool.
Until 3C can take an attacking round and turn the tide here. But right now, already taking a free hit, 3 defenders left. Not looking great so far. 14 seconds. The point is capable right now. Takes out 2 defenders. Is this going to be the map and the set for Sixpool? I think it is.
Oh,
there it is.
He hits all defenders. He got 80% on the cap. It looked like either way he was going to be successful. And Vorticore
that's game.
Wraps
that's
up
match.